domestic seasons around Europe and around the world come to a close, focus switches to this summer. That's right. We got the global spectacular, the Club World Cup. Today, we're going to preview the latest club in the old Club World Cup. Who am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video. Today, we're taking a look at the Club World Cup. That's right, and we're going to preview the latest club that's coming at you in this summer spectacular. Who am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you in a second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button, your subscribe for Blackburn Rovers, Club World Cup, World Football. We're going to, here, Underworld Risky. That's right, we're going to have non-stop coverage of this year's Club World Cup taking place right here in the United States. And of course, we're going to preview each and every one of the clubs on the channel and look forward to a whole summer of action. That's right. We'll get into all of that, of course, in a second. A big shout out to the members and the patrons, of course. And again, if you're new, where have you been? Hit the old subscribe. Your one-stop shop for Club World Cup is right here, of course. Today, we're going to preview the latest club on the list, and we'll get to them in just a second. Of course, you can find all the kind of good stuff for the Club World Cup right here at Blackburn Overseas. Alrighty then, folks, let's take a look at the latest club coming at you at the Club World Cup, and that's Al Hilal coming at you out of Saudi Arabia. That's right. So it's the money bags. We'll take a look at the squad then in just a second, but let's take a look at their hopes and dreams heading into this summer's tournament. We're going to start with a quick recap of how they got to this stage. They did qualify as winners of the 2021 AFC Champions League that's out in Asia. That's right. They secured their spot on the 14th of March 2023. They've been at a tournament such as this. This is their fourth occasion, the previous three back in 2019, 2021, and in 2022. What are my hopes and expectations for Al Hilal? Well, you have to hang on here, guys. Let's go through the ropes here and take a look at the squad. Starting with the goalkeepers. Oh, my Lord. Again, straight off the bat, look at that Bono between the sticks. Moroccan wonder keeper, who, of course, dragged his nation to the semi-finals of the World Cup. And of course, a key part of this success, that is Al Hilal. Meanwhile, into the defensive ranks, got the likes of João Cancelo in there, Kadou Koulibaly's in there, Renard Lodi as well, amongst some Saudi Arabian folks, Yasser Al-Shabani, and of course Motib Al-Habi as well. So key defenders in there, but some big names already. And again, these guys can be a force. They definitely can be a force. They've got the ingredients, and they will be, there or thereabouts, especially in this group. We'll take a look at the group in a second. Of course, the midfielders, like Malcolm Ruben Neves is in there. Sergio Milinkovic-Savic as well, pulling some strings. Mohamed Kano, of course, key for Saudi Arabia in the national team there. Nasser Al-Dawswadi as well. Into the forwards, though, that's where it's all at. The goals galore. Alexander Mitrovic, he knows where the back of the net is. Marcus Leonardo's up there as well, but Kaysezo as well. So those are some of the key individuals for Al Hilal. Moving forward, let's take a look at the star players this season over in the Saudi League there. Salam Al-Dawswari jumping in with a 7.97 rating this season. So he's been the best player on the pitch, according to SofaScore. João Cancelo up there with 7.75, and Malcolm up there in bronze with 7.61, but all glowing in green. Meanwhile, take a look at a regular starting 11. This was, of course, picked at random, but this is the kind of lineups that we can expect to see when these guys duke it out over in the Club World Cup. We've got Bono between the sticks. He is 34, and he's still valued at a cool 7 million. Look at that, he's half Canadian, but the Canadians missed a trick there. Al Bulyali at the back there with Hassan Talikabakti to make up the two centre-back spots there with Renan Lodi and João Cancelo, the fullbacks. And they are quality fullbacks, guys. There ain't no slouches there. Into midfield, they've got two defensive midfielders in Ruben Neves and Sergio Milinkovic-Savic, both in their prime as well, with Kaysezo on the right, Salam Al-Dawswari on the left, and then, of course, the attacking lineup with Malcolm and Alexander Mitrovic up top. The cool valuation of this squad, of this 11, is around about 146 million. But they did spend around about 300 million, so maybe an overreaching, or they did overspend in some certain areas. And again, we don't have the best centre backs on the books for Al Hilal. So moving forward, take a look. This is their roll of honour. Absolutely incredible stuff. And of course, yes, the Saudi League has had a lot of focus in recent years with all the faces coming in there, but these guys are OGs. Look at it. Their successes all the way kick off from back in the 70s all the way through to the present day. Also winning Saudi Cups back as early as the 60s as well. So these guys ain't no slouches. And of course, the Saudi League has been in existence for a long time. It's just been in focus right here, right now with the money that's been spent to try and put it to the forefront of the football world. And this is a great chance for Al Hilal to put a statement down while the global eyes are on them. What am I talking about? Well, we'll talk about the group stages in a minute. They are coached by a veteran, Jorge Jesus, who's just 70 years of age, picking up a 2.02 points per match ratio. And their star man, according to me, well, when I say me, SofaScore or Transfer Market, Ruben Neves, 28 years of age, 28 million euros is his cool valuation. So Al Hilal got all the gear. Have they got the idea? Well, this is, of course, a quick look at some of the numbers here. Again, not the best graphic. The market value is 180 million euros, a valuation of 7.2 million euros a player, with the average age being around about 28.2. They have 17 national team players, just the one youth national team players, and 10 foreigners on the books at Al Hilal. This is, of course, their group. They are in Group H, which is very, very tricky. They do have, of course, Real Madrid in there. They've got the Mexican outfit Pachuca and RB Salzburg. But they kick it all off against Real Madrid on the June 18th. Of course, that's in about a month's time, give or take. Then it's RB Salzburg on the 22nd of June before they take on Pachuca as well. So if they can get something against Salzburg, honestly, if they get something against Real Madrid, a draw or more, then they're probably going to be in the driving seat for this group. And if they do win this group, then who knows how far these guys can go. Of course, again, just don't know how serious some of these European outfits will take this competition, especially in the early stages. Meanwhile, let's take a look at what they'll be wearing. They'll be wearing this blue gear with, of course, a moon at the background there. The white one is the away kit there. It's not the best bit of kit, but also probably not the best photo as well moving forward. But what do I think will happen for Al Hilal moving forward into this tournament? Well, the quick look at the bookies odds say they're 11-10 to qualify. It's not too shabby against Pachuca and RB Salzburg realistically for that second spot. Top two qualify, remember. The odds to win the whole thing, 66-1. Of course, one of the outsiders perhaps, but one of the sort of, I'd say more the middle of the road team. I do anticipate Al Hilal getting out of this group. I don't know. I don't think RB Salzburg are that strong. Pachuca, of course, are a bit of a mystery kind of outfit. I'm not too sure exactly what they're at. So I do anticipate Al Hilal with that squad to get out of the group, at least as a runner-up. And, of course, I've got them going out of the round of 16 stage where they're more than likely going to take on a group winner, of course, to end their journey in the Club World Cup. But it's all about getting eyes on the prize here, getting eyes on the Middle Eastern football, and, of course, maybe put them in the spotlight once again. Well, there you have it, folks. There you have it. Do you think this club has a chance to go all out glory over in the Club World Cup in this summer spectacular? Do you think they get out of the groups? Do you think they go to glory? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Of course, we've got non-stop coverage right here at Blackburn Overseas. Previews, reviews, predictions, and even watch-alongs throughout the summer. So make sure you stick around for this global spectacular. And again, if you're new, hit the subscribe. And again, check out the links down below. We've got non-stop coverage. And of course, you can support the channel in other ways. So until then, we'll see you soon when we return. But until then, we're done.